ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Pine Cove Farms here in Farming Simulator 19 with me, CWATTY. We are still attempting to get the harvest done, and I'm now a bit pressured because I see the rain symbol in the weather forecast on there at the top of the screen, and I'm thinking, please don't let it rain whilst we are doing this. Let us get fields 4 and fields 3 done before the rain comes. We can still harvest carrots and potatoes in the rain. That won't stop us doing those. But these two fields will definitely need to stay dry. Well, I'm doing my best here. The carrot harvester is not going to be very happy, because he's going to get full again very quickly. Again, the joys of not having enough trailer capacity. I'm just in the unloading of the canola harvester at the minute into my big auger wagon. Hopefully keep this thing going. He's not actually got much more of the field to do after this. One idea I did have in between, as I was just switching between the two, the last recording and this one, the last episode and this one, was actually thinking to myself, with the combine, with the carrot harvester, it might be quicker. I know it's crazy to say this, it might actually be quicker when he gets full to drive him to the supermarket and have himself unload. Have the harvester unload directly at the supermarket and then drive back. Because his capacity is so much greater than that of the trailer that's serving him. The alternative, of course, is I go and grab the other trailer that's currently serving the harvester on field 3 over there, go and empty him, let the canola guy go. I'll just go back through the vehicles and find, where is my trailer? No, it's forward, isn't it, in the vehicle list? Yeah. I got him quite late. There he is. It's the... I think I've got to unload the back side of the trailer, because that's the one that I've accidentally tipped into. Whereas I could put all the sunflowers in the front, I could put carrots in the back then. And that could be one way of doing this. But I need to get the sunflowers out of the back first. And I'm tipping out the front because I've already forgotten what button it is to switch. I was pressing the wrong button. I was pressing left button and down. Oh well, he's now completely empty of sunflower. Tell you what I'll do. I'll fill the back up. And I can put sunflower carrots in the front. And that'll keep us running for a lot longer. In fact, actually, if I can get my harvester in position, truck in position fairly quick, I should be able to get this unloaded. Again. I want you to unload in the back only. Perfect. That's kept him running. Right, let's go get some carrots. Because otherwise I'm just going to spend this episode running backwards and forwards, backwards and forwards, backwards and forwards with this red truck doing the unloading. And that'll get very repetitive, I should imagine. So we'll jump in here. Bin off the worker, LPG. And out unloading again. Swing the guy around. You know we can't unload in the back. We've got sunflowers in there, but he will unload quite happily in the front bin. And should empty pretty much completely into this trailer. Yes. So that's it. We've got one fully emptied carrot harvester now. Right, we're going to need trucks. I'm going to hop out of him. I'm going to take this one and empty it because it is full. And then we can come straight back. Then it was a case of take the other one, get the front bin emptied on that, get the sunflowers sold. I don't know if the supermarket takes sunflowers. Be nice if it did, because then I could empty some sunflowers there as well. But yes, we are heading back to the supermarket sell point. Delivering fresh carrots straight from the field to the shop. Can't get fresher than that. For the people that like fresh veg, I'm not one of them. I don't like veg at all. Horrible stuff. I freaked out the other day, you know, because I went to my cupboard in the kitchen. I was feeling a bit peckish the other day and I thought, I'm going to make myself a sandwich, you know, have a bit of sandwich, you know. Didn't want to spoil my dinner too much by having a great big meal middle of the day, so I thought I'll just do myself a quick sandwich just to take the edge off my appetite. So I reached into the cupboard, got out a brand new jar of peanut butter, and I thought, oh, this is the life. Brand new jar. Went to take the top off the jar, and a great big sticker on the top. Vegan peanut butter. I was like, why on earth would anyone buy vegan peanut butter? Why on earth? That's the last thing I would ever want. So after I'd buttered my my bread, I then had to go to the fridge and get out a packet of ham and put some slices of ham in my peanut butter sandwich just to counteract the vegan element of it, you know. I can't be doing with that. Got to put some meat back in there, some actual content, some actual product. I was like, I can't just eat vegan peanut butter. I'd die. I'd waste away. So I'm like, yeah, put a packet of ham in the sandwich as well, and then balance is restored in the universe at that point. But yeah, craziness. Oh, train's coming. Choo-choo-choo. This thing. We do love a train. So head back, unload Mr. Carrots, and then take the other trailer, empty the carrots out of it, and then I think we'd probably be, I believe the harvester could probably run then. We'd probably be able to harvest the rest of the field, but like I say, we are pressed a little bit at the minute because that rain is coming. So really the priority is getting the canola and the sunflowers harvested. Getting those two crops done, completed, because then we're done. We ain't touching those fields again. We're not doing anything else. We're just going to be selling everything off. All the crops that we've got in the silo, anything that we've got stored that we don't need. For example, we've got, I mean, we need obviously the oats and the grass and the hay and the straw and stuff for the horses, but pretty much everything else, and the barley and the wheat we need for like the chickens, all of that sort of stuff we need to kind of keep a handful of, keep back, and everything else we've got in the silo can pretty much go. Do horses eat carrots? I know in real life horses eat carrots. Do they eat? Yeah, they do. Okay. Maybe I don't need to traipse all the way to the supermarket with this then. Maybe I can go deliver some carrots to the horses. Mr. Sunflower Harvester is almost finished. That's good. So, if I can hold on until he's finished, I can take all the sunflower and the carrots in that other truck and empty them all at the same time. Wherever it is they need to be sold. I don't know whether sunflower needs to be sold. I've not checked that yet. There's our horses. Wow, they actually ate quite a lot. that's pretty darn good. Because that means they're I haven't got as much to get rid of now. A little bit tipped in here. Yeah. See? Nearly used a full load of carrots just to feed the horses. That saves me a long trip. Long trip. I can go back to the field. He's at the bottom again. Is even better because now I can just come and unload him. What's confusing me is he leaves his beacons on all the time. So I think he's actually really full when he's not actually really full at all. Yeah, it's going well. I'm getting through the harvest quite nicely. He's actually a little bit too quick for me. There we go. Got him emptied. Right. Next thing we want to do, we're going to take that truck in front of us then. We need to go and empty the sunflowers. And the carrots. We've got a bit of room left for sunflowers. And sunflowers wants to go to which sell point? Let's find out. Fenton Mill. A horrible feeling that's the one where all the way over yonder past field 8. Bit of a trek. But I guess that's where we're going. The good thing is we've got all of the sunflowers. We have indeed. Right, let's go sell this then. Like I say, we can do the sunflowers at Fenton Mill. And then we can come back, do the carrots at the shop, and at which point the harvester probably wants unloading. I think I'm still on tip side back, is what I need to be on. There's a train. Choo-choo-choo. There we go, unload the sunflowers, get paid massive amounts of money. I think I ought to, at this late stage in the series, I should implement a rule. That the money that I make on this series is the money that I start my first FS22 Let's Play with. I'll be starting my first FS22 series with the money that I have in the bank balance at the end of this game. Get this way now, down to the old supermarket. Feel like I'm playing Truck Sim. American Truck Sim at the minute. That's another game that's getting a big update in the next few weeks. They're releasing an update for it, which is going to allow you to play multiplayer with mods in, well, both American Truck Simulator and Euro Truck Sim. I know you've been able to play local multiplayer with like your Steam friends and stuff for a while now in both games. However, you haven't been able to play multiplayer if you've got mods installed for American Truck Sim or Euro Truck Sim. And I didn't want to start a brand new profile in either game without mods. I just wasn't interested in doing that. So I've not played any multiplayer Truck Sim yet. Once you can play it with your mods, then fantastic. I look forward to that. I'm sure Mr. Helgi will be happy to participate and join me in some multiplayer trucking. Could be good fun. I've never got into like Truckers MP and things like that because that just seemed a bit ridiculously complicated and over the top, with people taking it way too seriously. Also, the fact that in Truckers MP there's no artificial traffic, there's no AI traffic. So if you're in an area of the map, or you're driving in a part of the world where there's no players, or you're on a server with no players, the worlds are completely empty. And there's nothing, no traffic driving around, which makes it a bit boring. Whereas in the actual American Truck Sim and Euro Truck Sim actual multiplayer done by SES, you still have all the AI traffic on the roads, giving you obstacles to avoid and navigate round and everything, as well as obviously your actual multiplayer buddies, who are your friends, who hopefully shouldn't be trolling you and crashing into you and causing you all manner of problems. You know, they should be playing the game properly. I mean, you get griefers in... I'm sure you get griefers in any online game. But I'll be honest, Farm Sim's the one multiplayer game I've played where I've never had any griefers. I've never had any bad experiences. I mean, sure, I've taken some abuse from Mr. Helgi at times. And he's given me some slaver, but, you know, I give it to him back. We go back and forth. There's Mickey taking it from both parties. I think as long as you've got a sense of humour and you can appreciate the Mickey taking for what it is, it's okay. No one's feelings ever really get hurt. So yeah, this guy's going to want to unload in a second. It's going to be great. It's going to be fantastic. And then he should be able to do the rest of the field. I'm hoping. I'm hoping and praying. Mr. Canola's also steaming along still. I was almost going to recommend taking the other harvester, swap it, grabbing the other header. And but I realised I don't have another header because I used this. I've only got the one grain header. I bought a second harvester so we could harvest 2 crops at the same time, but as long as one was like corn or sunflower and another was grain, we could do it. But I didn't have multiple headers for the harvesters, so unfortunately when it comes to that, I can't. Mr. Canola's just got to harvest everything by himself. He has. Same way as Mr. Carrots here, he needs to pretty much harvest everything by himself. Trying to get there. Don't crash into him. Hey! Nearly. One full trailer. Right, let's leave him there for a second. Have a look through. See what we're going to move. Long pause as we switch vehicles. Right, this guy's finished. And he can go back to the farm. And then we need to start planning for the potato harvest, which is our final bit of harvesting. There we go. He's parked. Oh, I'm just having a quick trip round the farm, having a look at it. Because we're not going to be here very long, much longer. Canola. So I've got a trailer there I can use for the potatoes. If I want to. I think where's the down this way, isn't it? I should have ploughed the alfalfa field or cultivated it. Really. Should have just dug it up. Otherwise it's going to sit there staring at me, convincing me to mow it again. And I don't want to. At this point in the series, like I say, I've got to commit. At some point we've got to draw the line and say the end is here. We've reached the end. We've had a good run. But FS19, it's time to retire gracefully. It's time to get your tartan slippers on. It's time to get your bus pass. It's time to get your Werther's Originals. Because you're done. Well, he's going to be doing the potato field at some point. Like I say, we've got Mr. Carrot Man doing the carrots. I've still got one trailer to go and unload, haven't I? Canola Man's still going. Where's my truck? One final trip to the sell point in today's video, and then once we've sold these carrots, that'll be it for today's video. So I thank you all in advance for watching and sticking with me throughout this whole show. I do appreciate you all for watching, and those of you that leave your likes and those of you that leave your comments. It does mean a lot. As I say, I can't wait to start bringing you FS22 content. Can't wait to start playing Farm Sim 22. It's going to be a fun ride, folks. I'm going to be absolutely trying my best to smash out the videos in the first few weeks upon release. A bit like I did with FS19 back when I did my Estancia series. Really hope to bring you plenty of content on that. I think I did 34 videos between, I know for a fact I did 34 videos between FS19 releasing and Christmas Day of that year. In the year FS19 released, I did 34 Let's Play episodes between the release day and Christmas Day, because I did a Christmas Day video where I treated myself to some new equipment. I got new equipment delivered to the farm that Santa had brought me. And I've still got that video. It's one of the few videos that I haven't deleted off my hard drive. And normally, as soon as I've uploaded a video to YouTube and YouTube's processed it and it's all okay and there aren't any issues with it, I delete it from my PC to obviously save hard drive space, because I just have one hard drive that I do all my recording to and do all my rendering onto. So it gets filled up very, very quick, especially at the minute where a lot of the raw videos that I record, in game are like 50-60 gigabytes a file. And then by the time I've put them through my Vegas software and edited them and then rendered them, they generally drop down to about 5 gigabytes in size. So it's very important to obviously get the videos deleted off the drive, because although I've got about, I think about 6, if I delete everything off the drive apart from what I need, the software and stuff, I have about 600 gigabytes of free space on that hard drive that I record to and render onto. So yeah, normally I delete all my videos after I've uploaded them, and I've watched them on YouTube to make sure that they're okay and there hasn't been any issues as I've uploaded. But the Christmas Day episode from FS22 is one of the videos I've never deleted. It's still sat there, and I ought to watch it sometime. I ought to do a video where I do a reaction to it. I like you know, do like you see all these YouTubers who react to TV episodes or movies and stuff. I ought to do one where I react to my old videos, and that would be a good video to react to back on Estancia. As I say, which was my first FS19 Let's Play series, the first map I played in FS19. I didn't play Ravenport or Felsbrunn. Wasn't interested in either of those maps. So it's going to be interesting with FS22 coming out, which map I decide to play on. Which map I decide to do my Let's Play series on. Out of the 3 that come with the game, I don't know if Giants are going to drop one on drop any maps on the mod hub, like day 1. I know they normally drop a load of mods on the mod hub day 1. I don't know what their plans are, but we'll have a look. Might do the European map as my multiplayer map, obviously, because I'm European based, I'm Europe based. Mr. Helgi's Europe based. I might do the American map as my Let's Play series, because most of my watchers are probably American based, YouTube audience. Yeah, it'd be interesting to see how that all goes, really, with FS22. But as we can see, Mr. Canola Harvester's coming down the field quite rapidly. I need to get my truck ready to unload him. My big auger wagon. Then Carrot Man I should be able to take care of quite easily. But yeah, I'm pleased we've got all this done before the rain started. That's a good thing. I think you'll agree. Like I say, I've not emptied any canola out of this. Unloaded any, so this whole whatever's in this auger wagon has come off this field entirely. We're nearly there. We've nearly made it. Come on, Harvester. a little bit more from you. I'm not asking for much. Just come on. Let's get this done. There we go, folks. Harvest completed. Lovely job. Right, that's the end of the video then, folks. When you come back in the next video, we'll have the carrots finished off, and we need to get rid of those, and then we'll be starting on the potato harvest, the final harvest of the series. We'll also get rid of this canola. We'll take it down to the biofuel facility and get the canola sold, and then obviously we'll have the biodiesel to pick up once it's all been processed and sold later at a later time. So thank you for watching today's episode, everybody. I will see you all again very soon in the next episode of the series. Goodbye for now.